PAS, pedal assist level.
Hopefully, is that on wide view? You're on your face?
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully you can catch it while you're messing with it. Just try not to wreck when you're doing that. Or is that asking too much?
That's asking too much, I told you. Keep saying that. Oh, come on, you.
Diva's full-blown Diva right now.
Come on. You better not say a damn word to me. But yes, sir, no, sir. Okay. Varla.
Get off my hand!
Tomatoes. All right, we're gonna power it on. There we go, and you see it wants the card. The little chip. Ready? Bam. Isn't that cool? 100% power, 0 miles on this thing. She's brand new. We'll go through the information here. Or not. Okay.
Apparently won't go through.
Turn some headlights on, tail lights on. All right, let's do this. I will see you here in a little bit at Family Dollar.
Dollar General.
Dollar General. All right, guys, headlights are on.
I'm not going to say be careful.
Yeah, don't say be careful. So right now, this is just pedal assist level 1. You guys see the display there? Miles per hour, which is always a good thing. We're gonna come out here on the road. Hopefully that doesn't chatter too much. I'm gonna have to... Okay, let's see if we can mess with this. There we go. That's gonna chatter too much. We've got such a wide stance down here. The front and rear suspension is very stiff, but in a good way. Like, it feels very stable. I haven't been on a Varla in a minute, and this guy here feels very good. Oh, not one-handed though. I probably should I'm gonna put both hands back on here. We're going 26 miles an hour, no throttle. This is all downhill. Pedal assist level 1. When I do hit the throttle, there's nothing, because we're going faster than the assist will help us go. So what we're gonna do now is we'll go to pedal assist level 2. And she's wanting to pick up a little bit. It looks like maybe 32 miles an hour is where she's wanting to kick in at. Okay. We're flowing pretty good. I think 32 is right where she wants to kick in. Ooh, maybe less than that. Let's go pedal assist level 3. And now she's kicking in. Okay, so we're getting a lot of go right now. I'm still going, it's still pulling now at 45 miles an hour. 43, we're starting to go uphill. And it's showing the battery is actually at 55% right now. But what's crazy is the ride is super stable, very stable. We are going the speed limit. I mean, I can bounce up and down. What I like, the difference that they've made with this Varla as opposed to the other, the Eagle One that we've got, is this one here actually has some springage. I don't know if that's what's called, springage or not, but it's got a little bit of resistance in the steering, where when I go to go left or right, I actually kind of have to force it to go left and right, as opposed to just steering in that direction. I have to use more body to churn or more muscle to churn the wheel. And that's great for high rate of speed, so you ain't gonna get the wobbles. But I mean, I was able to get on this thing, go 45 miles an hour and feel comfortable on it. You know what I mean? So I'm very impressed with that. The wheels are a lot bigger. It just feels really good. I do want to test out the takeoff. This is kind of a dangerous road to do it on, so we might do that at a different time. Handlebar placement feels pretty comfortable. Even putting my feet on the entire platform is comfortable. It feels good. Feels really good, and we're moving. I mean, we're going 45. I wonder if it'll go any faster if I kind of kneel down here. If I kneel down, we'll get to about 47 miles an hour, 48, 49, and we're starting to go downhill, and not quite 50. So 49, it might just top out at 49 miles an hour. But the smaller of a, you know, if you stand bladed, the smaller of a target, if you will, if you crouch down, it definitely starts to speed up just a little bit more. But I'm thinking This thing's probably going faster than 50. It just, the miles per hour tops out at 50. But it's not a bad ride whatsoever. Over here on the side of the road where it's really rough, I'm actually getting the wobbles. I kind of have to ride in the middle and the ride really starts to smooth out. Let's see, we got some downhill. Let me crouch my legs. Yeah, we're going well over 50, but it's not registering on the speedometer. Yeah, we're moving. We have done some speed runs. We'll probably be showing you guys. We're definitely not be doing a top speed run today because we will be in the city. Just got to be safe with it. But this thing definitely does have a lot of oomph. It's a lot of takeoff power. We'll be also doing a kind of a comparison, I guess, with the Varla Eagle One, the one that they originally sent us. The Varla Eagle One does have an option where you can run just the rear turbo, or you can run both the front and the rear, or both hubs at the same time. The issue with this one is not really an issue. It's all or nothing. I mean, you've got 3 levels of pedal assist and that's it. There's no way to turn on just the front or just the rear hub. So it's full on all the time, which uses up a lot more battery. You know, we've been riding this thing around a little bit, and it's got, let's see here, with about a mile, I'd say probably about, okay, so about 8 miles we've put on it. It's taken the battery down to 68%, and that's a lot of rough riding. I'm doing a lot of like just full throttle pushes whenever I accelerate. We definitely could be better, and it could definitely be better if we had just control, just do the rear hub or just the front hub. But this scooter's been a lot of fun. I think the biggest positive with this scooter is just how stable it is. We've got the front and rear suspension, super big, super stable. It is very heavy, but something that they've done with this scooter as opposed to the original Varla Eagle One that we've got, this scooter here, they've kind of got a it's got like a type of suspension deal out in the front, or maybe a spring that stiffens up the steering. So although it seems loose right now, at a high rate of speed or whenever you're actually stopped, like here, it's really hard to turn it left or right because there's a spring in there that keeps tension. And that's a good thing because the Varla Eagle One, the original one, does not have that. Now that one only goes about 40 miles an hour, which is super fast still. But that one does not have that feature, and you do get a little shaky. You know, this one definitely don't have any shake to it. I have gotten it to about 55 miles an hour again on that speed run. It does get shaky there. I will say it does get a little shaky about 55 miles an hour, depending on the road. But if you have a nice smooth road, it definitely will be smooth right back to you. Brakes are awesome. They are Zoom brakes, are Varla branded brakes, 2-piston, and they have definitely a lot of stopping power, hydraulic brakes, and they also have ABS. So when I'm braking, if you guys hear a faint clicking sound, it's actually the ABS, so it kind of helps it from getting locked up the entire time. That's a good feature. I usually like to cycle it back and forth, but we're going to go into the downtown River Market area right now of Little Rock. We're on Markham. If you guys see these tracks, these are all trolley tracks. It's completely free, so if you guys are ever in Little Rock downtown area, you guys can take this trolley too. It goes all, I think, north and west Little Rock, something like that. But there's that faint clicking of the ABS. A lot better than those lime screws that you can actually rent. These guys here, I think those go about 15 miles an hour. But I'm a huge fan of scooters my whole life, you know. And when Varla sent us the first Eagle One, I was just totally ecstatic about it. And then we got this guy here, and this one is just so much fun, just due to the speed. This one's very refined. It doesn't have the amount of takeoff power that you think it would have. And it, you know, both hubs again are working, but it doesn't have that immediate like one to spin out from under you, and it feels very stable in that sense. These bars could be a little wider. We do have a 31.8mm clamp on there. We could change out to a mountain bike stem and maybe a different mountain bike bar. And I know it said these grips are comfortable, and they are very comfortable. It's just they've got the ergonomic shape to them, which definitely doesn't fatigue the hands. It's just it doesn't feel like you're in control, I think, as much as you could be if you had just a regular round lock-on grip. Throttle seems to be pretty comfortable. You know, the other Varla actually has the trigger up here with the display. I like how the display's in the center of this one, so you don't have to kind of veer off of the road while you're looking to see how fast you're going. The throttle is decent. It is a little gawky, and it is a little much to reach back and then get full push out of that thing. You know, it's quite a bit of throw on there, but there's no play whatsoever. And the other cool feature about this thing is you can actually sense how fast you need to go. Even if it's in level 3, it's not necessarily on or off. There's actually some bit of tension in here where we can get a good ground of how fast we need to go. Then of course we have the control panel over here. We've got trip, odometer, max speed, average speed, and then your different levels and things. Everything is pretty simple. The feature to turn this thing on is a pretty neat feature. To be able to start this, so you don't have a key. You know, we're not old school with a key, but you do have the little credit card looking thing, right? And the credit card thing's pretty cool because you know, as long as you have that on you, I mean, nobody's gonna steal it from you. But we'll check out this little parking garage here, and then we'll come down. But this thing's just super maneuverable, super fast. The tires are great and stable. Again, they track really well. I'm a fan of it, man. Very big fan of it. And we'll get out of here because we can't go up there any further. But tires, I think, are 11-inch tubed tires. Big 160 rotors on this thing. You know, if you guys missed it, you guys can check out the initial impressions episode where we go through this entire scooter and we talk all about it. There's a trolley up there. We'll catch up to this trolley. But there's that gentle ABS there. So, I mean, you can lock these brakes up. Don't get me wrong. They're super powerful. But the ABS does help out big time with that. But just a few, having to just kind of get some of these controls and reconfigure this up here a little bit, make it a little bit more comfortable. But this thing will get up and go. As I said, the other Varla is very torquey. This one here, I'd say, has a little bit more horsepower feel to it. It takes a little bit to get going, but once it gets going, this thing is just like a bullet, you know. Again, top speed, I believe 55 miles an hour. I don't know, man. It's super comfortable, super maneuverable. And I think another big positive is just the overall stability with this big deck and that front and rear suspension. I can jump off curbs, no problem. Handling is great as long as you get your legs and you really move into the turns, in and out of the turns. It's a good performer. Gotta wait for this trolley. Probably go around it here in a second. So with 11 miles, 12 miles on it, we're down at 62% on the battery. And that's in level 3 pretty much for the most part. I mean, so we're using a lot of that up, but we'll go back down this way. That trolley was just taking a little too long. These people not gonna use their blinker, or what do we, look at that, no blinker. Come on now, I wish I had blinkers on this thing. That would be a big plus, blinkers on this. I mean, you've got brake lights, you've got a headlight, but blinkers would be a very cool feature. But we're gonna go over this bridge, go by the ballpark, and we'll probably call this review licked, guys. I mean, there's not a lot of negatives when it comes to this scooter. Maybe not being able to turn off one of the hubs, so you can get a little bit more eco out of it. I mean, you could turn it down to level 1, but I would prefer to be able to turn off some hubs on this thing. But let's go across this bridge. Maybe we should have took the little sidewalk there, but this thing's fast enough. This thing's fast enough to be able to keep up with traffic. Simmons Bank Arena, Arkansas River here. Right now we are at a speed of 45 miles an hour. And she feels very stable. Again, this road really helps. That's nice and smooth. If it wasn't smooth, we might be getting some wobbles because we're going 50 miles an hour at the moment. ballpark, Dickie Stevens. It's where the Travelers play. I believe they're a Cardinal affiliate. But yeah, man, I love this scooter. I mean, we're just getting it right now and just cruising. But we're gonna head back to the gym. I gotta work out. I got some business to attend to. But all right, guys, again, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you guys on the next episode.